Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is Jazzy, the Store Sasquatch here, and we are doing another horror movie night in the cave. I found a movie to on streaming called The Stream. It's from the Terrifier producer. He directed this. Michael Levy. It had a $650,000 budget. It doesn't show the gross intake, so I don't know if it hit the theaters at all. But it came out on August 21st, 2024. Um, it is basically for basically you show up to basically this company took over this hotel, and you kind of see it in the beginning. And there are four different killers going for the best kill of the night, and then if you can bet on it through the streaming site, and it's ran by the guy who takes over the hotel. And actually, it's ran by Tony Todd. You end up finding out at the very very end. Sorry, spoiler alert. Um, but it really has nothing to do with the story, so he just kind of pops up to the last like minute to give like a dialogue, and they did just announce a sequel to it, so it was kind of obvious that was going to happen. So I really didn't honestly ruin anything for you guys, unless you're just wondering when he was going to pop up. But that's at the end, and it's at the end of a 2 hour movie, and he's in the opening titles. I have that noted. Daniel Harris is in this as well. Jeffrey Combs is the bad guy. Daniel Roebuck's in this. Pretty much a who's who of B actors. To be honest with you, Tim Reed really had a pretty genuine take on his character. Then it kind of went a little bit too long. This movie doesn't really even start until about an hour and 10 minutes into the movie. I kind of marked all this. First kill is at 3:57, and you actually end up finding out that's not the real kill. It's really just an abduction. So it moves kind of slow, but there are plenty of kills in between. We meet the four killers before we even start the game here. The four So killer number one is blue light eyed mask guy. Killer two and three are a brother and sister duo. We end up finding out, and killer four is like the wrestling big 6'5" dude that just kind of uses his weight and bulk and messes people up. It's not a terrible movie, to be honest with you. And we're not gonna like pick on these people for the quality of the movie, like overall, because it is supposed to be a little bit campy. It is supposed to be like a B movie. Um, it is a little bit too long. I would have cut just so much of that first hour and 10 minutes just to kind of like wrap it up and get it going, and you kind of had a good like follow through at the end. I like the main A plot. Could have kept that. I would have got rid of a couple of scenes or shortened a couple of the scenes down and just cut it tight. Like this director had a vision, and that's fine. His vision's fine, but I think overall product, if you'd have looked at his vision, he could have cut out about 25 minutes of that movie off, in bits and parts. Even in the end, when the daughter sneaks out, we don't even need to know the daughter really kind of sneaks out and gets out of the hotel, and it kind of like drags her back in for like a stupid type. Even then when it draws her back in, it kind of draws her back in for like a stupid type of ending here. I didn't like the ending, so that kind of ruins the whole movie for you, and I feel like it just took too long to get there. To be honest with you, um, I had a couple good notes. Let's see, what was the good notes about it? Told you, Tim Reed. The daughter is gone out of this hotel, and they're playing Scooby Doo. By the way, throughout this hotel looking for her, and it's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, you have a plot device that kind of works here, but you told us that the daughter's gone. I think it would have worked better if we would have thought the daughter was on the roof the whole time, and maybe like shorten some of those sequences up. It just would have been a better paced movie. The Roebuck fight scene, or not the Roebuck, but the Jeffrey Combs fight scene at the end too, I probably would have got rid of and maybe done something different. I don't know. It's funny to watch him like kind of swing an axe and be menacing. If you don't watch this movie just for that, it's worth it. Like this movie, you'll enjoy parts of it, and you'll just be like, "Why did you do that?" And I mean, that's what kind of a B movie is all about, especially in horror movie wise. I mean, there's nothing special about it. There's nothing too bad about it. Honestly, I give it a C. I get what they were doing, and I can't take away that the fact that they only had like $650,000. So they only had so much money, so it does kind of have to look kind of campy. But the honestly, the real effects of the kills is good. Um, and on top of that, like the the imagination to like kind of think about some of these kills that they had was worth watching too. Like especially since they are trying to make like the best kill of the night for the streaming quality. There's like the story that like, this movie could be two, three, four parts. You just continue forever and ever because it's just gonna be a new guy that runs the whole stream and gets it going. So that is kind of like a pretty good concept. I'm interested to see where it goes more into the sequel. I hope that they kind of like realize where it is and they cut off. Even Terrifier, honestly, in my opinion, is too long. Like 2 hours. The new Terrifier 3 says 2 hours and 20 minutes. But at the same time, you don't really feel like it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. This one, you definitely start to feel the time go in at the end. So I think that they could work on that in the future installments of this. And I'm glad there is going to be a future installment. I'll definitely watch the second one. It hooked me. These like I said, it's a C movie. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just kind of there. And for a horror B movie with a $650,000 budget, giving it a C overall is really giving it the great credit. That is Stream, directed by Michael Levy. And then and then we have been kind of writing this whatever. I'm gonna put together an official like outline of everything that we've been talking about, like writing, and then I will put it onto Microsoft Word and then bring it into the computer. And then next week, that's what we'll discuss. We'll get like the whole at least halfway through how outline done. If not, I'll get it done and then kind of show you what I was talking about, and then kind of move in and tell you where I'm gonna go from there, just so you can kind of see it, visualize it, and read it at the same time I'm talking about it instead of me just kind of talking and talking. Plus, that way I can read it as well, and it kind of is a little bit more coherent. That'll be better. So look forward to that next week as well as this Friday night. I'll be going to see Psycho Killer. So there will be another horror movie review for the Saturday or whatever for Friday night. Whenever I'm done with it, I'll post it. You can watch it. So there will be another horror movie review coming this week, tomorrow. So look forward to that. Remember, we're so close to just being able to go live on Facebook where we could just have a lot of fun with some of these movies. I was even thinking about it. I think I can just do it on YouTube too. So we might be look forward to that on YouTube as well. So we might do something where I'm looking into it right now and everything because you do have to get a special like adapter and stuff like that. I think I have it. So I'll let you guys know. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a good rest of your day or night. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comment section, and see you next time in the cave.